Summer is here, and according to traditional Chinese medicine, summer is the season of fire. Now, when most people think about summer, we hear the same things. Drink more water, eat more fruit, get outside. And yes, all of those things are important. But Chinese medicine asks us to go a little deeper because every season changes the environment around us. And when the environment changes, we have a chance to change with it. We are not supposed to eat the same foods, move the same way, sleep the same way, or maintain the same pace 12 months out of the year. That's not how nature works. And we are nature. So if you want to feel your best during the summer, you have to understand what summer is asking your body to do. Summer is yang at its fullest expression. It's hot, it's active, it's social, it's expansive. Its element is fire. So fire governs the heart, the small intestine, pericardium or the heart protector, and the triple burner. Its emotion is joy, its energy is connection, and when fire is healthy, we feel alive, invigorated. We laugh, we connect, we love, and we communicate. We create, we experience pleasure. But here's where people get into trouble, because there's a difference between nourishing your fire and burning yourself out. Welcome back. I'm Dr. Renee, McSwain-Ghavidel, Doctor of Oriental Medicine, licensed acupuncturist, Chinese herbalist, and creator of Epitiet Healing Framework, where ancient wisdom meets modern day practicality. And today we're talking about how to live in harmony with summer and the fire element, not just from a perspective of what you should eat, but how you move, how you rest, how you connect, and how you protect your energy during the most young season of the year. Your body naturally wants lighter foods during the summer, and this is not necessarily the season for heavy stews and rich, dense meals every day. Think fresh vegetables, seasonal fruits, leafy greens, lighter grains and legumes, and foods with high water content. In Chinese medicine, the bitter flavor corresponds with the fire element. So, incorporating some naturally bitter food and greens can be supportive during this season. And yes, watermelon is wonderful during the summer. Cucumber, melons, berries, fresh seasonal vegetables. Your body is losing more fluid because you're sweating more because it's hot. So hydration matters. But here is the mistake I see people make. Hot outside does not mean freeze your digestive system inside. Ice water all day? No. Frozen smoothies? No. Huge raw salad with every meal? No. Remember, your digestive system still has to transform all of that food. So think cooling and hydrating, not freezing. You want to cool summer heat without putting out your digestive fire. Summer wants you to move. Well, this is the yang season. Get outside, walk, swim, dance, garden, ride your bike, go hiking, spend time in nature. But, and this is important, more is not always better. If it's 95 degrees outside at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, that might not be the time for your most intense workout. You're already losing fluids. Your heart is already working harder to regulate your body temperature. So listen to your body. Early morning and evening movements may feel completely different. And fire especially loves joyful movement. Not everything has to be about losing weight. Put on some music and dance. Take a walk because it feels good. Go swimming because you love swimming. That's fire. And then there's the mind. Fire loves stimulation. And this is where my fire people really have to pay attention, because summer gives us plenty of opportunities to overstimulate ourselves. The cookouts, the festival, the vacation, the weddings, the family reunions, the brunch, the birthday parties, the happy hour, the group chat, social media. Everybody wants something. And fire says, yes, let's do it. Until suddenly you're exhausted. You're irritable. You can't sleep. Your mind won't shut off. You're tired, but you're wired. That's no longer healthy fire. So mindfulness during the summer may not mean sitting in meditation for an hour. It might simply mean creating moments where nobody has access to you. 5 quiet minutes in the morning, sitting outside without your phone, or going for a walk without your phone. Taking 3 deep breaths before walking into your house. Watching the sunset. Journaling, prayer, meditation, whatever brings you back to yourself, because sometimes the most healing thing you can do for your fire is to reduce stimulation, which brings me to relationships. So fire is the element of connection. So summer is a beautiful time for relationships, gatherings, laughter, love, celebrations, having dinner, taking the vacation, sitting on the porch and talking, calling that friend you haven't spoken to in 6 months. Connection is medicine, but connection without boundaries becomes depletion. And this is especially important for fire constitutional types. Fire people can become so connected to everybody else that they lose connection to themselves. So, before saying yes to another invitation, ask yourself, do I really want to go? Not, will they be upset if I don't go? Not, what would people think? Not, but everybody else is going. Ask, does this bring me joy, or am I performing joy? Those are 2 very different things. And that's one of the most important lessons of healthy fire. Connection should not require self-abandonment. And finally, sleep. Yes, the days are longer. Yes, summer is naturally more active. And yes, according to Chinese medicine, our rhythm can shift somewhat with the season. But please don't interpret this as, it's summer, I don't need to sleep. You still need rest, especially if you notice yourself becoming more anxious or restless, emotionally reactive, or unable to shut your brain off at night. Give your heart a signal that the day is over. Dim the lights, put the phone down, turn the TV off, stop answering everybody. Take the television out of your face for a moment. Let your nervous system settle, because the goal of the summer isn't to see how much life you can cram into 3 months. The goal is to experience it. And that's really the lesson of fire. Joy is medicine. Laughter is medicine. Love is medicine. Community is medicine. Pleasure is medicine. But none of those things require you to abandon yourself. A healthy fire says, I can love you and still have boundaries. I can enjoy myself and still rest. I can be social and still need solitude. I can experience joy without constantly needing stimulation. So this summer, instead of only asking, what do I need to accomplish? Ask yourself, what brings me joy? What makes me feel alive? Who makes my heart feel safe enough to open? Where am I overextending myself? And maybe the biggest question of all, am I actually enjoying my life, or am I simply staying busy inside of it? Because summer isn't asking you to burn yourself out. It's inviting you to shine, to live fully, to love deeply, to laugh, to connect, to experience joy, and most importantly, to remain connected to yourself while doing it. And that is the wisdom of the fire element. That's the wisdom of seasonal living. If you like this content, be sure to like, subscribe, and send this to someone you think it may help. And remember, healing isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming the most authentic version of yourself. Until next time, I'm Dr. Renee. Be well, be blessed. Take care.